series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump's sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Oh, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now the 2-0 home. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's got the average to 321, 6 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. He's running. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Here's a pop-up now. Duffy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. It's the Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now in the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Got in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first down. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Gardner is there, 2 down. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Calhoun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So the Rangers turned away in the first. On to the second now in Arlington with no score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mike Ford. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he hits it hard to the right side. And there's out number 2.
That is good.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Odor. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Thairo Estrada. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. And next to hit is the catcher, Jose Trevino.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Trevino.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Trevino sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Elvis Andrew.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
At the plate now, Matt Duffy. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Aaron Judge.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producing part of the order with nobody out.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and he lays off for ball 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Giancarlo Stanton now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
1-2. Here it is. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And foul. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
So far this season, Calhoun is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats, so another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In now, Danny Santana. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. And he popped him up. Andres is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There is Andrus. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Coming to the plate now, Thairo Estrada. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now back to center field.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter,
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Andrus fields it cleanly. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So at the plate, Jose Trevino. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Trevino, a native Texan. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
To short, hit hard. Andrus has it. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Ford. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And there are two away now. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Digging in, Willie Calhoun. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Danny Santana. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Odor ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Back up the middle. Odor has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate, Thairo Estrada. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
DJ LeMahieu will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base. DJ LeMahieu will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses there. 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Rougned Odor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the wind, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup with the 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Adam Ottavino enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Jesse Chavez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roy, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. On to first, a double play.
Now back.
So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as the starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot down the line in left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Standing in now, Mike Ford. Hard hit ball towards the hole, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 1-0 New York.
Your attention, please. Now,
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he takes a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is after it. He's there and records the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Adam Ottavino claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, no run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Ottavino. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jesse Chavez. He falls to 0-1.